we'll be covering about what is group development, why it is very much important in armed forces, and how much it is important in especially group testing technique in SSB. Why you are being assessed in a group environment, especially in SSB. I think this is one unique thing which is happening in the selection process, because if you normally आप किसी भी selection या interview procedure में जाएंगे तो आपको normal ग्रुप टेस्टिंग प्रोसेस नहीं मिलेगा. आपको एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट मिलेगा, कहीं कहीं साइकोलॉजी टेस्ट भी है, बट इंटरव्यू तो डेफिनेटली है ही. But group testing technique is not common in civil world. It is more specific to armed forces. The reason is very simple. Armed forces always operates in groups, and we are looking for somebody who can be a leader in a group environment. तो वो उस कैंडिडेट से हम पहले से चेक करते हैं. नॉर्मली वी ट्राई एंड चेक इट विद द कैंडिडेट की कैन ही और शी मिंगल इन अ ग्रुप एनवायरनमेंट एंड गिव his or her best, so that once you become an officer you should be able to put across nice things, and then you are doing value addition for the group which you are heading. One is you have to mingle well with your group members, that is your own fellow officers, also your Jawan sailors who are under you, or your airmen, whoever is under you. You should be a good leader for them. So for which we are trying, and that the technique is designed in that way. Now let us say, what is development? Group development is very simple. In a group environment, it is you are all unknown people coming together. I'm sure when you go to SSB, right, Chan Pachan nahi rahenge, all are new people maybe, and then you are put into one group, and that group is a leaderless group. Now the choice is totally upon you to make yourself as a leader. It's a very open thing where everybody is given an equal amount of opportunity to become a leader in that group environment. All right. So that way you are given an open and free hand to prove yourself as a leader to the rest of the group, so that the group also accepts that you are a leader. So this is what being done. When this is happening, it is naturally the assessor is also assessing you. Now, if you see the group testing technique, it has got 9 tasks. If somebody wants to write down, please write it down. It starts with group discussion. The second is called group planning exercise. Third is called PGT, progressive group task. Fourth is called group obstacle race. Fifth is called half group task. Sixth is called lecturate. Seventh is called individual obstacles. Eighth is called command task, and ninth is called final group task. These are the 9 tasks. Now in this, first 4 tasks are comparatively important because it falls under your basic series. If you are unable to perform in your basic series, then the subsequent task is called confirmatory series, and the last is called as a final series. Now, confirmatory series, the next 4 tasks, and the last task is called as final series. I'll repeat again. Basic series has got first 4 tasks, that is group discussion, group planning exercise, progressive group task, and group obstacle race. In this, the assessor is trying to find out your personality, that are you a leader or not, or why are you doing something like this. So he is trying to find out what kind of personality are you. Okay. Second is that with that doing this, he has got some queries and doubts in his mind. Why you are doing like this? Are you behaving normal, or is it okay, suitable, not suitable? Somebody is speaking sometime and then they are suddenly going down, not speaking. So these kind of queries are raised in GTO's mind. Now in the confirmatory series, he is trying to confirm. ये सारे जो भी doubt आया था, वो सारे confirm कर रहे हैं. He is trying to confirm all the doubts in the confirmatory series. After that, again, he is putting you back into the same group environment, and finally in the final series, he is trying to finalize what he has found and confirmed is correct or not. Ultimately, otherwise you can say it as a reconfirmation. All right. Okay. So this is what the assessor is trying to do. Now today we will concentrate about the group development and the basic series, how these two are correlated. It is very, very important and very nice thing, interesting thing for all of you to understand. Okay, the session has got around 100+ candidates. I want all of you to write your name and put your mobile number also in the chat window. You can keep doing it as I keep speaking. Thank you so much. You can just put your name, like one name, Dalip Singh Katana means you can just write Dalip, and then you can put your mobile number also. Yeah, very nice. Thank you, Nishant. Okay, fine. So here, the group testing technique is very simple, wherein the group development is undergone in 5 stages. It is undergone in 5 stages. It is, you can write down again, it is called formation, exploration, and then competition, cooperation, and discipline. I repeat for everybody, it is formation, exploration, competition, cooperation, and discipline. These are the 5 stages of group development. Now, how this is correlated with your basic series of group testing technique is what we will see today. So first step, formation. मतलब कहीं भी एक नया group है, if a new set of people comes around, first is formation. First you are trying to form as a group. So in that process, what happens is first a group development happens. So formation में क्या होता है? Anybody, like you come to know, okay, you are also for SSB, I'm also for SSB. So you started interacting something. You're trying to establish a contact and then trying to understand the personality. So it is formation. Some amount of formation is happening. You are trying to form a group. So ये normally कब होता है? The moment you get into the gates, तब से लेके जब तक GTO ground में आएंगे, till the time, from the moment you enter into the gates, you are having your initial discussion, having breakfast together, having your stage one together. Thereafter, somebody got screened out, and thereafter you got enough time to fill your PIQ, and then in the evening you are playing volleyball or some games. Still you are interacting. Thereafter, next day morning psychology, during the break, during lunchtime, that day somebody is having interview, still formation is happening. You are trying to form as a group. For example, about 35 people got screened in. You are trying to establish contact with everyone. आप सबके साथ जाके थोड़ा बहुत बातचीत कर रहे हो, मिल रहे हो, जुल रहे हो, तो उनका समझना कोशिश करते हो. You are trying to understand the other personality. So in this process, some amount of formation is happening. Now comes the exploration. When actually exploration starts? On day 3, when you are called to the GTO ground, that time the first task in GTO technique is called group discussion. It is a leaderless group. Everybody has got equal amount of opportunity to participate. सबका किसी को ये नहीं बोला कि तुम leader रहेगा. Everybody has got equal chance to become a leader. So you all are trying to participate and then become a leader. तो leader कैसे बनेंगे? तो when you are trying to speak in the group discussion, actually subconscious state, you are trying to understand the other person's personality, his knowledge level, how is he interacting with me, is he giving a chance to me to speak. All these things are being happening at the back of your mind. Okay, so actually you are trying to explore the next personality. In a group of 10, when you are speaking, you all are actually trying to impress others. Likewise, others are trying to understand you. When others are speaking, you are trying to understand the personality. जब मैं अभी बात कर रहा हूँ, you are trying to understand my personality. How much this person is good, what kind of person is he, friendly, strict, knowledgeable, क्या है, is he and what. So this is what happening in your mind psychologically. So you are trying to explore me with the way I am interacting. Is he speaking only in English, Hindi? So all these are running in your mind. So similarly, the same thing will happen when you are at SSB. All right. So when this exploration happens, formation do happen. It is not like formation uska pehli khatam ho jayega. Formation does not stop before that. It keeps happening, as well as exploration also keeps on happening. Psychology day, evening, when you're trying to interact with somebody, for somebody you would have stopped at hi, hello, how are you? But for somebody you would have gone a little more and then try and explore the person's personality also. So exploration, it's a overlapping stage. It is not ki ek hi task mein ye khatam ho gaya. Overlapping stage, it keeps happening. People who are joining new can kindly put your name and your contact number. Also, you can subscribe my YouTube channel, Colonel and Commander Defense Academy, for your further updates about armed forces, entries and other things. And every day there is an input given. All right, thank you. So now exploration is clear. Till now I have covered about what is formation, and GD mein actually your exploration is happening. Now after your exploration, next comes the competition. Now, how competition is introduced? That is introduced in the next task. That is group planning exercise. In group planning exercise, what happens? A problem is given and you all are asked for individual solution. The individual solution gets over, we are asking for a common solution. Now, by asking a common solution, we are introduced what? We introduced a competition in you. So you all are trying to compete with each other and try and put your solution as the group solution. So unknowingly, a competition is introduced among everyone. You are trying to compete with each other so that you are trying to make your solution as the group solution. तो यहाँ पे exploration भी होता रहेगा during the discussion in group learning exercise. Some amount of exploration keeps happening as well as competition do exist. Now moving on to the next stage. Next stage is called cooperation. Now what happens in cooperation? That is the next task, that is progressive group. Is only cooperation happens there? No. It is a part of competition also, because 4 series obstacles are there. Simple one first, and then as you progress, the level of difficulty increases. आप चलते चलते first task में simple रहेगा, आगे बढ़ते हुए it will becomes little tough and tougher. So जब वो यही progress, that's why it is called as a progressive group task. The level of difficulty धीरे धीरे progress होता रहता है. तो इसीलिए progressive group task कहते हैं. इसमें भी competition है, because you are trying to prove yourself to your friends and support other members. तो competition तो है ही है existing, but इसमें cooperation का जरूरत है. Without cooperation, you cannot be able to complete the entire task. So you are competing with others as well as you are supposed to cooperate. Without cooperation, definitely you will not be able to do. You may have the best of the best ideas to crack it, but you all alone cannot take the fatta, balli or the rope and then make a solution. You need someone's cooperation to complete the task. Without their cooperation, it is humanly impossible to complete. So here, though competition exists, but you have to cooperate with your friends, your team members to complete this task. For somebody, exploration, for a very mild guy, exploration might happen here because he has not opened up much. He is trying to understand the other personality. So for him, it might happen that he is trying to explore the other personality in this task. Oh, very good, very nice idea. Something like that. He is trying to understand the other personality. So this is what happens there in progressive group task. Now the last task is called group obstacle race. So far we have covered about formation, exploration, competition, cooperation. 4 things have been covered. 4 चीज cover हो चुकी है. अभी जो last है group obstacle race, इसमें discipline. Now what is it called as discipline? Till now, some amount of ego somebody would have got. That is like, yeah, he is not letting me speak. He is not giving me a chance. I will not let him speak. So some kind of ego might have unknowingly built up. You will not realize it, but it will come into your mind. यार मुझे मौका नहीं दिया. He has not given me a chance. Why should I support him? Why should I help him? So that thought process might be in your mind. But as the task got progressed, difficulty would have happened. So you would have realized, okay, I have to cooperate. Some would have realized, okay, I should cooperate with my team. I should cooperate with my friends. Now, with all these things, till now, you are seeing your own team members as your competitors. For chess number 7, he will be thinking your chess number 1, 4, and 5 are competition to me. Till now, you are thinking like that. He is not letting me speak. He is not giving me a chance. He is not taking my ideas. This is the normal thought process of every aspirant in SSB there. He's thinking like, yeah, he is my competition. He is my competition. When I'm trying to speak, he is not giving me a chance. This is how you keep thinking about them. Now, till now, you are finding your rivalry, your competition is your own teammates. Now, for the first time in group obstacle race, the rivalry, the competitor, the enemy is being introduced from the adjacent group. Because now we are introducing a race to you wherein you are supposed to cooperate with your own group members and then you are supposed to compete with your other group members. Now the enemy or the competition is standing next to you, not within you. For this, you have to understand that you should cooperate with your team totally. That is when your self-discipline comes into play. That is why the stage is called as a discipline. You have to let go of your personal egos. You have to concentrate on the group goal genuinely. Then only your group can win. Maybe he would have not given you chance in your GD to speak, but you have to help him. You have to push him climb the wall. You have to pull him climb the wall, you have to support him, you have to give the snake to him and then take the snake from him. So you have to naturally support everyone, for which you have to let go of your personal egos and fall into the discipline. You must understand the group discipline. You must keep your self goal aside. Your self personal goals or your personal differences, fights has to be kept away. You have to keep your group goal in front. My team has to win. My group has to win, because your threat is now next group. Likewise, you are a threat for the next group. The other group will be feeling, okay, this group A is my threat. So there, you are supposed to compete with your other group and then let go of your egos. That is what strongly you have to put in your mind. So now imagine, till now you are trying to understand what is there. You are actually trying to perform in all the time. But naturally, the group development is happening. I want all of you to put your name and the contact number. I think very little people have put. Kindly please put. About 815 that people have put, but it's very little. The strength is low. About 100 plus are there, but about 50, not even 50, 30, 35 only are. Kindly put your name and contact number, please. Thank you. So now I'll consolidate of what I have spoken so far. I'll keep it short and crisp so that you understand and then your energy levels are high. First is formation. Next is exploration. Third is competition. Fourth is cooperation. And fifth is discipline. Formation happens without any group. It happens naturally. Exploration happens during your GD. Competition happens during your GPE, group planning exercise. Cooperation happens with your PGT, progressive group task. And then the final group task, in the group obstacle race, wherein the discipline comes into play. So by end of group obstacle race, you are a well-formed group because you are already let go on your egos, your personal goals, agendas are already gone down. Because if it is not going down, you cannot support someone. It has to go down. You have to naturally understand that you are one single team. Now imagine an example in your own college, schools, wherever you have friends. You may not spoken to somebody because of some personal difference. But if your section of class, like say you all are in class 10th standard class A, and if you are made to do a relay race or a football match with class B, do you think that personal vengeance or the personal problem with that friend will happen? I'm sure if you are a genuine, nice individual, you will let go of that. For the need of your team goal, you would have let go of your difference and then you will have started making friends with them and then competing each other. आपके लाइफ में सही में ऐसा हो गया होगा, आपने कोई क्लास में है, आपके दूसरे सेक्शन के साथ कुछ कंपटीशन लगा दिया, ऑटोमेटिकली आपको पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम थे वो सब छोड़ दिए होंगे, चलो यार हम फ्रेंड्स बन गया, अभी हम टीम बन गया, हम ये गेम जीतना ही जीतना. That is genuine cooperation, that is genuine discipline which comes into play. If you are a person, अगर आपके पास ऐसा वो genuinely egos आप let go नहीं करते हैं, वो group obstacle race में definitely that will be very much evident to the GTO and he will observe that, he will note it. And then he will see for the same and then he will try and confirm this in the subsequent task. Clear? Definitely a cheese hoga, he will try and see it. Okay? So this one must have to keep in your mind. Okay? So if you are trying to understand, you let go of your ego, become a most disciplined team member. It is very, very important because this unique technique of assessment happens only in SSBs, not in most of the corporate worlds. It does not happen. It happens only in SSBs. So for which you must understand group development. Now that I've told you how DIPR has designed the selection procedure. एक तो selection on top layer it is happening. You are feeling like yeah some discussion है, फिर group planning exercise है, PGT है, group obstacle race है. But background group development is happening. If a group is not formed completely by the end of group obstacle race, that group itself is a useless group. Then there is very limited chance कि उस group से somebody is getting recommended. Okay? If a well-knit group is there, you can easily make out 4 or 5 guys are getting recommended from that group because the group is very good. Okay? So this you have to keep in your mind. My barber, again I'm repeating, you are no competition to anybody in SSB. you are competition to yourself. Keep this always in your mind. Clear? You are competition only to you. You are no competition to anybody. Keep this strongly in your mind. जब भी डाउट है आपको लगेगा कि यार ये मुझे he is trying to overpower me, he is not giving me chance and all, nothing like that. You are trying to compete with yourself. ठीक है, हम मान लेते कि ये GDGP में आपको overpower कर रहा है and all those things, but he is not doing anything against you in interview. He is not doing anything against you in psychology. Okay, so you can always perform there and get recommended. So this one doubt, you are not a competition to anybody. You are competing with yourself. आज विमल राज ऐसा है, कल इस विमल राज से आगे बढ़ने के लिए I have to do something more. Consistency is the key to success. With this, I conclude the session. I'm happy to take as many questions as I can. My simple request is you all can subscribe on to Colonel and Commander Defense Academy. Yes, I have a YouTube channel, Bhavani Pratap Singh. It is called CCD Academy. You can go and give a subscribe. You get a lot of active videos. My Instagram is also there. You can go and follow there as well. Every day there is some information videos coming into it. If you have genuine doubts, you can please put it there. I make video answers which can help many of you. All the very best. My official contact number is 93424 28234. All right.